Hello and welcome to today's episode of Taekwondo Life Magazine Live. My name is Mark Sirianis. I'm your host. I'm a third Dan black belt and I'm the editor-in-chief of Taekwondo Life Magazine. Taekwondo Life Magazine is a member of the Believe Network. Do you believe? Today we are coming to you on March 8th, 2022. It is International Women's Day, and that is celebrated throughout the world, but quite especially in Taekwondo and the world of Taekwondo. And today's program is devoted to the women of Taekwondo, and we are so proud to do that. Today's episode is brought to you by BetOnline. BetOnline is your online sportsbook expert. I want you to go over to BetOnline if you have not done that, and I want you to open your account and get your welcome bonus with the code BELIEVE. That's BLEAV, just like the Believe Network. You get that code and you'll get a 50% welcome bonus deposit. So head over to BetOnline today. The Super Bowl and football is over. Baseball is in a tenuous time now because of the lockout, but it will be starting eventually. But you got hoops and basketball and all sorts of college events and professional fighting and all sorts of things that you can rely on and bet on, and interesting things. Award season is coming up and you can even bet on that stuff in BetOnline. So go over to betonline.ag, enter your code BELIEVE and open your account today. So as I said, today is International Women's Day, and in the Taekwondo world, we are so excited that Taekwondo is a place, a safe space, a place of hopefully of gender equality, gender neutrality, and a place where women, high achieving women, can do great. I've talked before with people like Stephen Lambert, who was a stuntman, about the evolving dynamic of the Taekwondo and the martial arts segment in the world and in the United States. In my childhood, it was largely a male dominated. It was adult and male dominated. We've moved towards Taekwondo for all, which means that the demographics have gone to include children, to include women, to include elderly people, to include Paralympic people. And that's an exciting thing. And that is one of the reasons why Taekwondo continues to be the world's most practiced martial art. Several years ago, we did one of our printed issues. We did 10 women to watch on behalf of International Women's Day that year. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about 10 women. They are certainly not the only women, but they are 10 women of great prominence that I wanted to pay special tribute to on International Women's Day. Again, we've gone from a time that the dojangs were largely male adult places to now where they're mixed genders. And to me, some of the highest achieving Taekwondo masters, high dans, competitors are women. We have great women and we're proud of them, and we're proud in our dojang to showcase them. And the harder you work, the more effort you put in, the better you're going to do. And it's one of the things we love about our Taekwondo. So in honor of that, I'm going to start off talking about a young lady by the name of Kyosanim Jessica Kwasnik. Jessica Kwasnik is a third Dan Taekwondo practitioner out of New York. She is a rising star. She is a teacher. She's a competitor. And she is a high-level collegiate athlete, not just in the Taekwondo sphere, but in the women's softball sphere. She was recruited by a number of colleges. She plays currently for SUNY Delhi, and she is an education major. And I expect that she will be teaching in and out of the dojang in the future. I've had the pleasure to be alongside of her since she was a little girl, and she's now a young woman of great prominence and promise. Next, I wanted to talk about Elaine Phillips, who's now Nassau County Comptroller. We interviewed Elaine Phillips back in December of 2018 when she was a New York State Senator. She is a prominent female of Mudokwan, a black belt, a teacher, a leader, and she, during a midterm election in New York that she was defeated as New York State Senator, she didn't give up. She didn't go away in true Taekwondo spirit. She ran again for another position, and she became the Comptroller of Nassau County, one of the largest counties with one of the biggest budgets in the country. Next, I wanted to talk about Amy Johnston. Those of you who know, we talked to Amy Johnston. She's the author of How to Stunt in Hollywood. She has done stunt work. She has been up in front of the cameras. She was in one of the greatest fight scenes with Scott Adkins in the movie Accident Man. She has starred in a number of other features. She was a stunt double in Avengers films. Amy is a terrific practitioner. She's a terrific spokesperson for the martial arts and for stunt work, and she is an exciting woman to watch. She's got a lot of projects in the works. I suggest you check her out on social media and check out her website. And again, her book, How to Stunt in Hollywood, is a great book for anyone who's interested in taking their martial arts training and turning it into a full-time career. She's also in the great film documentary Stunt Women. She's prominently featured. I next wanted to talk about Carissa Fu. Carissa Fu is a member of the United States National Taekwondo Pumse team. She is a collegiate professional, a leader. She is a prominent woman in Taekwondo on the collegiate scene and has been for years. She is a true leader and someone to watch. Certainly in the world of Pumse, she has been a cutting edge person working with people like Dan Cheng and the rest of the NCTA and ECTC teams, but certainly someone of great prominence and great, whose behavior and whose demeanor is inspiring to young people and competitors all around the world. Nina Park is on this list. We've covered Nina Park in several of our issues. Nina is a third Dan Taekwondo practitioner, and that is just one of the many things that she's done. We interviewed her about her yoga program in Hong Kong, which has now moved to Seattle, Washington. Nina is a K-pop singer. She opened up for Mariah Carey during Mariah's tour of South Korea. Nina is a gifted, talented young woman with a great Taekwondo pedigree. She is the daughter of Grandmaster Hyun Won Park and the niece of Grandmaster Hyun Hee Park, deceased. But she is an exciting woman to watch, always up to great and empowering things. Her Glow Flow yoga program is one of the most highly regarded in the country. Elva Pi Adams, no list would be complete if I didn't include Master Elva Pi Adams. Master Adams is a competitor, a master. She is, again, one of the groundbreakers and leading people in the world of sports Pumse. And she has now taken her gifts, her talents, and her leadership skills to not simply being a competitor, not simply being a master and a teacher of one dojang, but to sitting on the referee council for USAT, helping, teaching, conducting seminars, and can always be seen helping athletes, students, competitors, and referees. She's a person of great dignity, of great intellect, and she is truly someone to watch in the Taekwondo, on the Taekwondo scene. I also wanted to talk about Master Erica Lindhorst. Master Erica Lindhorst has been on our list before. She is the leading advocate for Taekwondo Go for the Gold. She's a senior Pumse competitor. She is the teacher of the Pumse program for ECTC and NCTA at NYU. She is a great advocate for doing Taekwondo for the years that you can and not being limited by people's conception of what makes the proper age for a competitor. She is, for the gold coats, people like myself, a great champion and a great advocate for making sure equity and parity exists, not only for women, but for seniors in the Taekwondo sphere. And she is beloved in the Taekwondo universe. She is often seen on posters for nationals and other things. Everyone knows, even if you don't know her name, you know the face of Master Erica Lindhorst. I wanted to finish up this list today with two people, Jessica Fabus Cheng, who's been on the program a couple of times. Jessica is someone out of New York. She is prominent in that she used her Taekwondo platform and prominence to get into the world of pageants, and she was Mrs. New York for 2021 and a candidate for Mrs. America. And most important and most significant about that is that she used that platform for fundraising for her various philanthropic and charitable charities, to use her prominence as a Taekwondo practitioner to reach out. We did a program together to reach out to the Taekwondo community, to raise awareness, to raise money, and to educate people on her cause. And she is truly someone who holds herself out in a dignified way. She's a mom, she's a leader, she's a competitor, and she is a prominent woman to celebrate on International Women's Day here at Taekwondo Life Magazine. My final person that I'm going to talk about, and again, by no means is she the final individual that we should be celebrating, but we only have limited time, is Master Amely Moras. We've talked about it when this occurred. She has the unbelievable distinction of being the youngest person, the first female, and a person from the United States to be appointed as the World Taekwondo Referee Chairperson. This is an amazing honor for somebody of her age, for somebody from the United States, but certainly to be the first woman to do that is awe-inspiring. And having worked with her at nationals and at various events around the United States over the past several years, I would say that she is a great person to do that and a great advocate for people in Taekwondo. We wish her the best as she connects with the entire world, bringing her charming personality, her intellect, her knowledge of the sport and of competition to the entire Taekwondo universe, 211 jurisdictions under World Taekwondo. So this is our list of women that we celebrate on World Taekwondo Day. Are there people that you would like to add? Are there people that I missed? Are there people that you think are worth celebrating? Let us know. We're in the process of finalizing our April-May print issue, so we will let you know more about that as that occurs. This episode is brought to you by Bet Online, your online sportsbook expert. Again, we thank all of the women and the people that honor them here today on 2022's International Women's Day here at Taekwondo Life. My name is Mark Shrianis. I look forward to seeing you on the mat. Be safe, and I'll see you soon.